What's up, guys? Welcome back to SoberTube. Today we celebrate Sober October. SoberTube is an addiction series, raw information about recovery from an addict who's lived it and been through it. Today's episode is a very important episode because today's episode is a short interview with my close friend Vito the Guido. And I wanted to know from Vito, is sobriety fun? And what do you do in sobriety when someone asks you, you want a drink? You want to get high? Vito the Guido, please explain.
Hi, my name is Vito. My sober date is July 15th, 2016.
Vito, tell me about life in sobriety.
Well, people ask me that a lot, what life is like in sobriety, and I believe that ever since I got off drugs and alcohol, that life has gotten 1,000 times better. I'm able to show up to things, I'm able to show up to work, I'm able to be a good person in society, and I'm able to be a good person to my family. And I think that's like one of the biggest things that I'm grateful for being sober, is that I'm able to be a really good person to my family and show up for my niece, show up for my mom, show up for my dad. And it's truly amazing that I get to do that today, because when I was in the grips of addiction and alcoholism, I was not able to do any of that. I was barely able to take care of myself.
What do you do, Vito, when people offer you a drink?
So it's funny that you asked that question, what do I do when people offer me a drink? So I'm also MC for weddings on the weekends. So I'm around a party scene a lot, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights.
Wow!
And I get asked that all the time, and I kind of make a joke about it, because I say, if I have that drink, I'm gonna rob you, I'm gonna rob everything around you, and I'll probably be up for 4 to 5 days. So I try to make a joke about it because some people don't get it, but at the end of the day, I'm happy where I'm at in my life. I don't need a drink, I don't need a drug to be happy and have fun. And certain people don't understand that, but I enjoy life more without the drink or the drug.
And what do you do to maintain your sobriety and to give back to the community?
So that's another great question. Brian, you're just splurting out great questions today. So the things I do actually to maintain my sobriety and give back is I go to my home group every Tuesday night. I have a sponsor. I'm working through the steps of my sponsor. I'm getting sponsees. Sponsees are really important because you take people through the big book of AA and you find out more about yourself, and you're giving back, and in turn you're getting something out of that. I do H&I, so every other Monday night I speak at a rehab, telling my story and helping others. And I think it's just being a good human being and being part of being an honest person, being part of helping people. Being a good person is giving back, I feel like, and not being a liar, cheater, and a thief.
So Vito, what would you say to someone right now that's considering getting sober and thinks that sobriety sucks and it's not going to be any fun and I'm not going to be able to do anything?
So I think a lot of people that think like sobriety sucks and it's like, how am I going to live life without a drink, without a drug? And I think it's all bullshit, because you can. I thought the same thing. I didn't believe in AA groups. I didn't believe in anything. And I think once you have that little sense of hope, and you give in and you try the program and put in a little bit of effort, you'll get the answer. You'll have fun. You'll enjoy life. You'll enjoy walking outside and looking up at the sky and appreciating what, for me, that I believe in, that God has given us. It's very hard. You have to have faith and you have to go after it. And the way I went after it is I went after it like I went after my coke bag. Snowstorm, foot of snow, I was getting in my car to get cocaine. A hurricane, and there's a foot of water on the ground and I had to walk through water, I was gonna walk through water to get cocaine. And that's what I do for my recovery. So when I went to rehab, I said to myself, if they told me to sleep on a roof, I was gonna sleep on a roof. That was gonna get me sober. So I didn't care. You need to go after, like you went after heroin, pills, coke, or alcohol, and that's my suggestion to people.
Amazing. Vito the Guido. Amazing job. I agree with you 100%. Vito is also a sober dude. He's from the Facebook page SoberDudes. Amazing page. Support. 24-hour help if someone needs advice or questions or just wants somebody to talk to. Vito, thank you so much. And I am one that agrees. I've been sober for 9 years and I have as much fun as anyone else, except I am your designated driver. So when I go out with my friends and they want to get their drink on, they know that Uncle Brian can drive the car, and that's nice. It's nice to have a designated driver. I don't avoid people, places, and things. I participate in life. I go everywhere. I do everything that I would have done when I was high, except I do a lot more because now I can afford to go to a movie or go to a great adventure. Life is good. Give yourself a chance. You know, if you don't like what's going on in your life, or someone that you love doesn't like what's going on in their life, just know that we are people that get to live 2 lives, before and after addiction, man. You can live in recovery or you can suffer. Which one do you want, and how hard would you work to get the recovery that you deserve? Subscribe to the channel. My name is Brian. Thank you so much for coming to SoberTube, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next episode. Get involved in your recovery. What'd you do, Vito?
This was open.
Why'd you do it?
Don't record it.